Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the football first here. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Look at him run through those tacklers. An explosive play. He moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. That's quarterback keeper. He'll try the right side. Fighting off the defender. Blocked with the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jennings. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking to the end zone. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback still with the football. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Luna. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
The punt team making their way on the field. And that sets up a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's the toss play now, running left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Throws it to the right. And he's got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. He hands it to the back. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back in motion now. He'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. Kennesaw State is in front right now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Yeah, they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And a running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Going to kick it away with a second time. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
They'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the back gets the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought out of the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. caught quickly.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And look at this, the field goal units coming on the field. A lot of faith in this kicker. This would have to be a record-breaking field goal if he makes it. This try is no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's going to pull it down and run. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Looks like he's going to bring this out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Comes up with the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays that worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Makes the defender miss. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Carter. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Handoff to the right side. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So back to their own 9-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
A massive shift in field position in one play. Inside their own 10, they're now threatening to score. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. This one is right through. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
A lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable walking to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. The shotgun running play call. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass does produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. This one will be fair caught. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
It's a run. Running back's got it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. And they'll give it to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Important 2nd down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Pass caught, can he get in? Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. Holding. Receiving team. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. Punter getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding. Open. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. It looks like no... First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw it, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the back now goes in motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be a 43-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed to the running back. That's the spin move. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Owls offense trots out there to open this game. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First and long now after the penalty. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Handed off for a draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He fields the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense gets their first crack now. Now here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. It's a draw play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Wildcats looking to run some tempo here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Wildcats will send their punt team onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Powers through. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain in the pitch and catch. The Wildcats line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Luna.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Stopped out of the 39, but good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football to the 42. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. He knocks this one right through. But hold on, there is a flag down. Personal foul. They take the points off the board and keep the drive going. A costly special teams penalty Here comes the offense back on the field. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up for the sack.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, and then in a pick. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Looks right for a quick completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trailed up. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's able to send the punt away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Handing off on the draw play. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And they hand it off to the back. Fights off a defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going? And he's going to float this one to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They call the counter run here. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He missed it. After the miss, still losing by that single point. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
On first down, it's play action. Eludes the rush. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a second interception today. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Kansas State, 13.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this run? That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the sack. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in the 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
KC. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Kansas State, 13.
They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The game makes it second and medium.
Brings up second down.
Send the back in motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
The defense has got to do a better job of being aware of where this receiver is. He can hurt you anytime he wants downfield if you give him that opportunity.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Catch made on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. An inside give now from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The punt team making their way on the field. And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. trying to extend the play. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Wildcats will have to kick it away. It's already his 5th punt of the game. And that'll land just beyond the goal line. A missed opportunity to pin them back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Running back with the football. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The game makes it second and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? And he's got it. A booming kick. What a howitzer. Kicker out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Kennesaw State 31, Kansas State 24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. He decides to keep it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield with the 48. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead,
a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The pass rush closing in. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. It's a quick grab, and he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They're setting out to try the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Kennesaw State 38, Kansas State 23.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Kansas State 30.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling?
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy on this very important drive. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. And the offense will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Kennesaw State Owls.